Notice the Venezuelans celebrating the kidnapping of Maduro are white and outside of Venezuela. Notice how the Venezuelans who are supporting Maduro and the Bolivarian Revolution are black, brown, indigenous, and inside of Venezuela. And that's no coincidence. Many of the asylum seekers and immigrants that come to America from Latin America are right-wing reactionaries. And they're not good actors. And oftentimes, we don't ever ask the question of what these immigrants were doing before they arrived in America in their home countries. This is especially the case when we're talking about Colombia, Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba. When I hear a Nicaraguan say that they fled communism and they opposed the Sandinista revolution, I think, oh, Contra. Whenever I hear a Cuban in Miami talk about Castro and communism and socialism, I think, what were you doing under Batista when the country was a capitalist, criminally ran narco state? Were you part of the class and demographic that was oppressing, discriminating, and unaliving black and brown Cubans? Same thing in Venezuela. Were you the neoliberal Venezuelans that support privatization and were comfortable with the U.S. being in Venezuela, serving as its place of operations throughout the Cold War? That's why Miami's so racist. That's why Miami's so right-wing. That's the people who left those countries. And we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room of who's celebrating the kidnapping of Maduro. Venezuelans in Venezuela oppose the kidnapping of Maduro, U.S. intervention, and support the Bolivarian Revolution. And we need to focus on them, then on Venezuelans who are literally outside of Venezuela in Miami and in Buenos Aires.